In the quiet machinery of science, there are moments that echo louder than thunder. Moments not made of explosions or collisions, but of whispers. Faint signals. Forgotten code. A dying voice at the farthest edge of everything. Something still speaks. And this time, it spoke differently. Voyager 2 was never supposed to last this long. It wasn't engineered for immortality. It wasn't designed to cross into the void. And yet, 46 years later, its voice, however faint, still pulses through the darkness. But its latest transmission wasn't a routine signal. It was something else. Something that shattered silence. Something that shook the very floor beneath our science. A signal no one predicted. A finding that shouldn't be possible. A reality we may not be ready to name. What did Voyager 2 really find? What lies beyond the heliosphere, beyond the warm breath of our sun? And why are scientists calling it the most chilling discovery ever made in space? Let's begin. In the autumn of 1977, a fragile machine, powered by plutonium and hope, was launched from Earth. Voyager 2. A spacecraft no larger than a small car. Equipped with less memory than a modern wristwatch. Driven by the gravitational slingshots of planets that hadn't yet completed a single orbit since that day. Its journey only became possible thanks to a cosmic coincidence, a planetary alignment that occurs once every 176 years. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, lined up like ancient sentinels on a galactic highway. In the 1960s, a part-time NASA mathematician traced their orbital paths with nothing but a pencil. No computers, no simulations. Just human intuition and curiosity. His discovery allowed engineers to fling Voyager 2 from world to world, each planet lending its gravity like a hand pushing the next swing. It was the greatest leap humanity had ever attempted. And we didn't build it to last. We built it to go. Voyager 2 was a miracle of analog ingenuity. It transmitted with the power of a refrigerator light bulb. Its memory, just 69 kilobytes, barely enough for a single image. And yet, this tiny ambassador has traveled over 12 billion miles. It has seen more of the solar system than any human ever will. And now, it has begun to see beyond it. In 2018, Voyager 2 crossed the heliopause, the invisible boundary where the solar wind ends and interstellar space begins. A threshold. A curtain. A line where light fades and the true darkness begins. Its twin, Voyager 1, had crossed that veil in 2012. But Voyager 2's crossing revealed something new. Something wrong. Scientists expected certain signatures, a drop in solar particles, a rise in galactic radiation, a definitive change in the direction of magnetic fields. And yes, there was a spike in plasma density, a clear indicator that Voyager had passed into interstellar space. But something was missing. Something fundamental. The magnetic field direction did not shift. It remained steady. Unchanged. Exactly the same as it was inside the Sun's domain. Just as it had with Voyager 1. It was like stepping into a new room, and finding it painted with the exact colors, the same furniture, the same scent. This shouldn't be possible. Unless the walls between rooms aren't walls at all. We once imagined the heliosphere as a teardrop-shaped shield, wrapping the solar system like a protective cocoon. A safe zone, home. But Voyager's data has torn that model apart. It reveals something far messier, magnetic waves that twist, reverse, and vanish. Radiation that pulses, in patterns. Patterns that suggest something we've never considered. The edge of the solar system is not a wall. It is a region. A liminal space. A boundary that breathes. Then, came something stranger. A frequency spike. A brief, repeating signal, captured by one of Voyager's low-band instruments. Just 2.4 seconds long. Not plasma. Not background noise. Not from any known source. And then, silence. The official explanation? An error. A glitch. A final flicker from an aging system. But off the record, a NASA engineer was quoted saying, "It looked intentional. Not intelligent, necessarily, but deliberate, like something meant to be heard." That's the part that shakes people. Not just that it happened, but that it happened once. Once was enough. Each Voyager carries a golden disc. Etched into it, our story. Music. Mathematics. Greetings in 55 languages. A child's laugh. The heartbeat of a mother. Not weapons. Not technology. But art. Humanity's mixtape, hurled into the abyss with trembling hands and ancient hope. One side of that record contains a message from President Jimmy Carter. This record represents our hope and our goodwill in a vast and awesome universe. Think about that. This fragile spacecraft has carried that message farther than anything else we've ever made. If something is out there, it won't hear our governments. It won't hear our wars. It will hear our music. Our laughter. Our memory of Earth. Beyond the sun's protection, space becomes hostile. The heliosphere no longer shields Voyager 2 from cosmic rays, the radioactive remnants of ancient supernovae. These particles don't just damage circuits. They shred DNA. They deform matter. And now, Voyager is detecting pulses. Regular intervals of radiation. Patterns, as if something out there is structured. Repeating. Some scientists believe this may indicate unseen interstellar structures, clouds of plasma, rogue remnants of stars, or even denser objects drifting invisibly, through a darkness we haven't yet mapped. Soon, Voyager 2 will fall silent. By 2030, its power will run dry. Its instruments will go cold. But before that silence, it gave us one final message. One final mystery. It may not be evidence of life. It may not be proof of intelligence. But it is a signal. A pattern. A crack in our assumptions. And that may be enough to change everything. Voyager 2 is more than circuitry. More than telemetry. It is a question, cast into the dark. It is a mirror, not of Earth, but of what we once dared to be. It reminds us that curiosity can outlive politics. That truth can whisper through distance. And that even a dying voice can shake the pillars of what we believe. The universe is not silent. And Voyager, fading as it is still listening. Still transmitting. Still reaching. Not for answers but for wonder. So now we ask you, what do you think Voyager 2 heard? Was it just plasma and error? Or something more? A message not yet understood? Let us know. If this story moved you, if it made you pause, look up, and wonder, subscribe. There's more out there than we've ever imagined. And